Take a walk in a Chicago park or go for a jog, play frisbee, maybe softball, and pick up your latest goods from Amazon. The e-commerce giant recently began installing lockers in Chicago public parks and says the lockers are a benefit to the community. In a statement, an Amazon spokesperson says the focus of our partnership has been to provide park patrons and community members with access to a secure and convenient delivery option. But that so-called convenience has proven controversial. Joining us to talk about these delivery lockers in Chicago is Juanita Irizarry, the executive director at Friends of the Parks. Thanks so much. We did, by the way, invite a representative from the Chicago Park District to join this conversation, but they declined. We also reached out to a couple of city council members who support the lockers in Chicago parks. They were unable, also declined our invitation. So Juanita, to you, you are no fan of them. Why not?
Well, you know, it may be convenient to go pick up your item at a Chicago park, but that is not the purpose of public parks. Chicago really needs a place to go to enjoy nature for the sake of our mental health and our physical health in the midst of so much crisis. The last thing we need is an e-commerce giant staring us in the face.
Also, some safety concerns?
Certainly. You know, we look at it in two different ways. Number one, you might get robbed while you're picking up your item in the middle of the park, but you're also inviting people to step onto the park premises to pick up their package, possibly after 11 p.m. when the parks are closed. And based on what we saw this weekend of a police officer accosting a woman walking her dog on the lakefront, it's dangerous to be in a park after hours because actually you might get attacked by a police person as well.
Post-curfew there. We have a story about that on our website. Now, I know a lot of members of the community likewise have backlash, but not everyone is against these. The Park District, in fact, issuing a statement that highlighted supporters of these locker hubs, including one from 11th Ward Alderman Patrick Daley Thompson, who said, "I commend the Park District for trying to creatively generate new revenue for our parks. Not only do the Amazon lockers provide a benefit for our neighbors who utilize the lockers, it also generates revenue that goes directly into funding park programs for our children." So Juanita, the Park District says it needs or wants more money. Why not get it from a highly profitable corporation versus going to taxpayers?
Well, it's a very slippery slope when you're looking to generate revenue from activities that are off mission. The Chicago Park District should really focus on revenue generating activities that keeps it focused on programming for kids, on recreation, on investing in our green space. One might say we should have video gambling in a park if you just want to use the argument that anything that generates revenue for the park is good for the park.
Is there any price that would be worth it to you? I believe, according to the contract that was obtained by Block Club, the Park District is charging Amazon between $50 and $125, and so could net by the end of the year between $100,000 and $200,000. Is there a higher price that would make this acceptable, or perhaps a different sort of activity along these lines that you would deem appropriate?
Yeah, Friends of the Parks really thinks that even if there was a lot more revenue generated by this contract, it's still the wrong place to go looking for money for our parks. It really is incumbent upon the Park District to get that money from appropriate sources, and actually our tax base is an appropriate source to pay for public amenities.
Now, the initial plan is to have at least 100 of these locker hub locations. The Park District tells us that 46 have been installed thus far, but after a whole lot of pushback, 4 were removed from parks. Amazon likewise telling WTTW in a statement that it took immediate action to respond to concerns when they were there, and that it is reviewing the other locker installations in Chicago. So in your eyes, is this, for now, while a contract is in place, an appropriate happy medium, or what are the next steps?
Well, we look forward to their thorough review, but ultimately hope and expect that they will walk this contract back. We heard Alderwoman Hairston late last week say that she has asked the Park District to take all of the boxes out of her ward. And we think as further review takes place and a more thoughtful process, that the Park District will need to decide that this was a mistake, and they'll have to look for other ways to generate revenue.
Now, Amazon says that it has been working with the Chicago Park District since last year, and that these lockers were brought at the Park District's expense. Is that a surprise to you as somebody who closely follows what's going on in our parks?
Well, the Park District did this in a way that was not vetted publicly. They say that the contract was so small that they did not have to bring it to a Board of Commissioners review process, which helped us understand why we as staff of Friends of the Parks who go to all of the Board of Commissioners meetings had not heard anything about this. We do know that they had little bits of conversation with some park advisory councils, and there were a couple that thought it was okay. We also know of another park advisory council that sent a Freedom of Information Act request to the Park District when these lockers were foisted upon them because they didn't think that they were a good idea.
And in the brief time that we have left, Juanita, let's say that the Park District had been more transparent or vocal about this, and that the public sentiment was, yes, we want these hubs in our parks. Would you be all right with it then, perhaps bringing people to parks that wouldn't otherwise go and visit?
We think people should visit parks, but we don't think it's an Amazon box that will get them there. And we do believe in democracy, and we think everyone should lift up their voice, and people are not going to agree. But there hasn't been another issue that has led to such a bombardment of our phone lines and our emails with people really upset about this and connecting with Friends of the Parks for the first time to push back against it.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your viewpoints with everyone here at Chicago tonight. That was Juanita Irizarry with Friends of the Parks.